Hello everyone and welcome to Blaugrana Everything and welcome back to the channel and welcome to a different kind of video. You know how I usually do with the match review is I'll take you through the tactical setup, the two teams, talk about the performance by Barcelona and go into negatives and positives, man of the match, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. But this time around I'm just not going to be doing that. I don't know, you could say maybe I don't have the energy for it, or it's more like it just feels like it's a different occasion, so this deserves to be taken differently. I will though just quickly talk about some of what I felt went wrong for Barcelona. If I was to put it all in just one simple sentence, I'll say it's the same old same for Barca, because they couldn't hit the target with any of their shots and gave up a lot of cheap goals, especially that first one. Did we have to concede that? Mingueza was completely lost. Something I don't really blame him for, because he's not a left wing back, but he had to play that role. Des could have been there, and then Mingueza right wing. But anyway, what happened in some respect is that we saw what the consequence of going toe-to-toe with Bayern Munich would be. Not that we didn't already know that. Looking at the matches Barcelona has played against the likes of Betis, Villarreal, where you're seeing Barcelona getting exposed defensively on the counter-attack in particular, you kind of knew that, guys like Coman and Sané and Lewandowski would have a field day against us. What we failed to do was take advantage of our opportunities, because as much as yes, Bayern Munich did have the better of chances in this match, Barcelona had chances as well, pretty good chances, some which if you had given these Bayern players, they would have probably scored from. But anyway, this is a different video, so I should probably mention at this point, because there is still quite a bit of shock, I guess, even though we kind of knew it was coming, but just the reality setting in, this being for me as a Barca fan the first time that I've ever seen Barcelona drop into the Europa League, right? I've never seen anything like this happen before. But having said that, I did mention in the Benfica match review that what we did in that game by not winning it was to effectively delay the inevitable. I don't think anybody in the Barcelona, fandom was in any doubt as to whether or not we would lose here tonight. I don't think anybody really realistically thought Barcelona were going to win. Maybe a draw if you were being adventurous, being generous. And, by failing to beat Benfica, this is the situation we put ourselves in. And of course, Benfica was never going to pass up the opportunity to beat down on poor old Dynamo Kiev, who, finished with 0 points. At this point, I'm wishing we could trade places with Dynamo, because it's just play Europa. I honestly don't see any point. I was sitting down and looking at some stats, and they're saying that, playing in the Europa League, if you go all the way and you win it, you're still going to get less money than you get for just participating in the round of 16 of the Champions League. It's it's crazy. It's boo-boo gaga, as some would say. On the night, I'll probably say that this was Barcelona's best performance of the season in the Champions League, and that's not even cap in any way. If you watch the performances in the two matches that we won, they were very labored, they were very lethargic, we were looking vulnerable even against Dynamo Kiev, right? And here against Bayern, the first 30 minutes in particular, I thought Barcelona did a very good job of taking the game to Bayern Munich. They looked like a team that wanted to win, which is in stark contrast to the first two matches that we saw from Barcelona, 3-0 losses to Bayern Munich and to Benfica. And of course, we had to sign off with another 3-0 loss. So that's 9 goals conceded in 9 goals conceded in 6 games, and only 2 goals scored. So, look, on the balance of things, Barcelona deserved to be playing Europa League. It's very rare that the outcomes are undeserved in football, you know what I'm saying? So, here, Barcelona definitely, they do deserve to be playing Europa League, because they have performed like a Europa League team in the Champions League. Let's just be completely frank here. There are, of course, silver linings and stuff of the sort, which you could probably point out here for Barcelona. None of it is financial. We should probably start by saying that. There are no financial, whatever's now. But looking from the perspective of making that top 4 in La Liga, I'm expecting Barcelona's performances to improve in front of goal, especially after the winter break, once we kickstart with the league again in January. And I think between January and May, Barcelona will be capable of finishing in the top 4. But the off chance that they're not able to get into that top 4, and not able to crack that top 4, then I guess you probably have to look at the Europa League as a way to get back in the Champions League. That's how bad things can still potentially get, right? I remember doing a video a while ago where I was talking about, is there another rock bottom that Barcelona is yet to hit? Because it feels like, Barca's just been redefining rock bottom over the past 2 or so seasons. But anyway, there's not really much else to say, guys. I don't think I'll be covering Europa League matches, to be quite honest. Maybe I'll just start a podcast where I'll be talking about them, because I don't know if I'm ready to put in that kind of work on Thursday nights, on Friday mornings, Friday morning editing videos talking about Europa League. Well, that's the reality that we are in. And I don't know, guys, hit like or dislike or whatever, share the video with your fellow Kool-Aids. We did know that the situation was very bad, and this is why we're calling for Coman Z after the Benfica loss, to be completely honest, because we saw that this kind of scenario could actually play out, and it has played out. Of course, there are a lot of other things to think about that have, contributed to things playing out as they have, player injuries, loss of form of players, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, Barcelona are playing the Europa League for the rest of this season. So let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section. I'm basically done here. See you guys in the next video where I'll be previewing the match coming up against Osasuna. And thank you again for tuning in. Have a great day, and Forza Barca.